everyone, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Hope everybody's doing great out there, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. Today we're going to be doing another pre-order recap, this one for the month of August 2021, a little bit of July in there as well. Lots of great pieces coming out up for pre-order right now, and I wanted to share some of that information with you guys in case you might have missed it. I will, of course, have the links down below in the description for each one of these items if you do want to pick one of these up. And let's start with the Scarecrow first from our friends over at Tweeterhead. Of course, Tweeterhead has been just nailing the 1/6 line as of late, and this is no exception here. Really great sculpt. Lots of great artists working on this particular piece. This one is 20 inches high, 15 wide, 13 inches deep. Obviously features an Arkham gate, the smoke coming up the fear toxin, and those crows flying forward. It looks very creepy and very well sculpted. Of course, you have that terrifying face here. I love the way they shine the green light on this, but this is a really fun piece. This does retail for $475 for the regular, and the exclusive here is $495 USD. Again, 20 inches tall, and it does have both portraits. Okay, so you do have the alternate portrait, which looks very good. You can't go wrong really with either one. I probably like the more traditional one just a little bit better. But again, a really fun piece from our friends over at Tweeterhead. Again, $475 regular, $495 USD for the exclusive, 1/6 scale, and 20 inches tall for this awesome piece from our friends over at Tweeterhead. And again, look how terrifying this looks. It's going to look great with the Joker, Poison Ivy, and whoever else they do, of course. It's very exciting from our friends at Tweeterhead, like I said. So anyway, let's move on to the next piece. And this is a really fun piece. If you have seen the Suicide Squad movie, which I actually really enjoyed, this character was a standout character, of course, voiced by Sylvester Stallone. This is King Shark, and this is from our friends over at Iron Studios. This is a 1/10 scale piece, so it's not going to be very big, but it is 9 inches tall. But it is a very fun character, and I don't know how many King Sharks they're going to do from other companies, so this might be your only opportunity to pick up a character like this from this particular movie. Of course, I absolutely love sharks. I love great whites especially, so this would be a really fun piece to add to your desk or your collection if you do collect 1/10 scale. But this does retail for $180 USD. Again, I will have the links down below to all of these if you're interested in ordering. But look how fun this is. It's got the literally him chewing on that leg, so it's very graphic. So this again might not be for everybody, of course, but it is a very fun piece, I think, from Iron Studios. Again, lots of great detail. As you can see, the base is simplistic, but I think the texturing on him especially looks very good. Has that very shark-like quality. Of course, it does have scratches and dents in it, just like a shark would have. But again, that face is just very fun. And again, him gnawing on that leg, it's pretty darn hilarious in my opinion. I think this one is really fun from Iron Studios. So with that said, let's move on to another really exciting piece from our friend and of course amazing sculptor Daniel Bell. This is his first ever creature that he's done, and this of course is a Carnage premium format from Sideshow Collectibles. This thing is absolutely incredible. I wish I collected more Marvel things, period, because I absolutely love this thing. I think it is awesome. It was so cool to be able to hear him talk about the backstory about this piece, how he kind of was inspired by these grotesque turtles, their mouths, and it just really reflects in this piece. He's very grotesque, very awesome, and I love this piece. Again, it looks really great with their previously released Spider-Man. Obviously, they're doing a Venom as well. This does retail for $630 USD. 21 inches tall for this guy, and of course he has all of the things sticking out. It looks really great, all that symbiote material, and it just looks fantastic. And again, I think this is going to pair up really nicely with that new Venom that's kind of lunging forward. So stay tuned to the channel for that. Of course, I will give you updates on that piece. But again, just look how great it looks. I love the black. I love how shiny it is, and it looks like it's attacking him. I just really love what I'm seeing here. Again, I love what Daniel Bell does. He's always such a phenomenal sculptor, always does a great job. But again, lots of great details. The base looks really phenomenal in my opinion, but I especially like that black material. I think it looks so good. That symbiote material looking very creepy, like it's crawling, and it's so incredibly shiny, which I think we're going to see from the next photo. Yes, it just looks so good. Like it's really oozing, it's really flowing up into this base, and I really appreciate that. I think Daniel Bell did a phenomenal job. Obviously, Kat and everybody else of the Sideshow team doing great with the paint and everything else. Just looks really phenomenal to me, and I think this is going to be a big hit for Sideshow. Again, Carnage, $630 USD for this premium format, again sculpted by Daniel Bell, and it is again 21 inches tall. And again, I just think it looks absolutely fantastic. I love it. Again, the link is down below if you're interested in this one. I think a lot of you will be indeed. So anyway, let's move on to our next piece, and this one is one that is near and dear to my heart. Of course, this is a life-size Heath Ledger Joker from our friends over at Infinity Studios. Really amazing piece. I have put my pre-order in for this, and it is expensive, guys. It is it's $4,005. I don't know where the $5 comes from, but $4,005 for this one. This one is 32.2 inches tall, and again, some people have said that it looks just like him. Some people have said it looks kind of like him. I don't think it looks great from these photos. Seeing it at Sideshow Con, seeing it from some other YouTubers, it has convinced me to buy it. I think it'll be even better in hand. I think it looked amazing at Sideshow Con, and that's what really convinced me. It put me over the edge to say, because this is when I was going to say, no matter what, I'm going to buy. And guess what? I did. So anyway, I'm really excited about this piece. I cannot wait. I know it's expensive. I know it's not for everyone, but I do want to show it to you in case you might have missed it, because again, I'm very excited about this piece. I mean, look at that. Look how evil he looks. He just looks so phenomenal. The base is okay. It's maybe not my favorite base with the tattered look below, but I understand why they did it. But I just think it's going to be a really amazing piece in my collection. I cannot wait to own this one. Anything with Heath Ledger, of course. But anyway, I just had to show it again. $4,005, 32 plus inches tall. And again, it's from Infinity Studios. Really amazing piece from them. And also, you do get the mask as well, which I'm really excited about. So I think it's a nice touch. I think it'll look really nice in front of the statue or behind. They have it behind, but I think I'd put mine up front. But again, just a nice nod. They also include the knife, which is cool. Okay. So let's move on next to a piece that I was excited about, that they were finally coming over to the Sideshow website. This is from Prime One Studio, and this is their Wonder Woman, of course, Linda Carter. This is the 1975 version, and there are a couple different versions, and they're both the same price, which is amazing, but you do get the bonus version if you so choose. As of the recording of this, it is still up for pre-order. This does retail for $1,390, whether you get the bonus version or the regular. It is 27 inches tall, and I think, again, the controversy with this piece has been, does it look like Linda Carter? And I think without question it does. Is it perfect? No. I do feel like it's like 93% there maybe. But I mean, from a distance especially, like, I mean, there's no questioning who that is. It doesn't look like a cosplayer, which some people say, like, no, it looks like Linda Carter. At least in my opinion, that's the way I see it. But I think it's phenomenally sculpted. If I was going to get it, I would get that cape version, just because I think that adds a lot to the statue. I know some of my friends in the community have been debating whether to get this one or not, and some have ordered her. But I don't think that, especially, and this is 1/3 scale, so I don't think there will be a ton of people, or excuse me, other companies making this particular character. I just really don't. I think you'll see smaller scale things. And we have over the years, even from Tweeterhead. But I think in this scale, this will be the only opportunity you have, and I think after a while she'll sell out. I really do. So this is one of those things where if you're on the fence, I do think that you should go ahead and pick it up. Of course, you can always sell it down the line, guys. You know, a lot of times people hesitate, and then they're like, oh, I should have ordered it. Buy it. There's always going to be somebody that's willing to pay either top dollar or close to retail for some of these pieces. So I recommend that you go ahead and get it if you are on the fence. Again, $1,390. It is expensive. Some people have complained about that price, which we always complain about prices, but they are what they are. And if you love the art, it's worth it to spend that money. Again, 27 inches tall. And again, this is the Wonder Woman Linda Carter 1975 version from our friends over at Prime One Studio. And I also forgot to mention Blitzway as well. Of course, Blitzway and Prime One, they have been just knocking it out of the park with likeness. And I love the statues that they're putting out together. I think it's really, really incredible, really amazing. And again, from top to bottom, I think this is an awesome statue. Again, I really like that cape, and that's the one that I would recommend. Even though some of you don't like fabric, I still think it is a really good pickup for any Wonder Woman collector. Alright, so with that said, let's go ahead and move on to the next statue, and this of course is another premium format. This is a Dr. Doom, and this again is sculpted by the incredible Daniel Bell. Great team at Sideshow putting this one together. This one is really fun. There's been some people that don't love it. There's been some people that absolutely love it. I think this is another one, kind of like Daniel Bell's Silver Surfer, that's going to grow on people. I think maybe the first initial reaction were like, well, we wanted something more dynamic. I think this is awesome. I think it exudes power and determination. I really like the art concept here. I'm not a giant Dr. Doom fan, but I can appreciate the art for sure. This one does retail for $760 USD. He is 27 inches tall, and that is without the banners behind him. With the banners, it's 33 inches tall, so you are going to have to, of course, consider that if you are, displaying him a certain way. So, if you like the banner, make sure you have 33 inches of clearance. Lots of great detail, as you can see with the banner, and I think that's really cool. Of course, that big D right there, it looks really fantastic too, but of course, to me, it is the sculpt itself that looks really, really great. Lots of great details throughout this piece, as you can see. It's got the gun holster and the belt, fully sculpted other than the cloth cape, hood, if you will. And again, it looks very good. The leather especially looks really good to me. $760, it seems pricey, but again, you are paying for the banner as well. So again, it's always subjective, guys. It's always subjective. If you like the art, is it worth it to pay it? It is if you love it, and that's the bottom line. If you can afford it and you can make it happen, I think it's worth it. $760, that's a lot. But again, it's a Daniel Bell sculpt, and I think a lot of people will pick this one up just because they love his work, and they are also, of course, Dr. Doom fans, Marvel fans, and everything else. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. I recently did a hit or miss video on this one. This, of course, is the Batman Begins premium format from Sideshow Collectibles. This one is $620 USD. And it is a 25.75 inches tall. This one was sculpted by Aaron McNaught and Steve Lord, and of course the entire Sideshow team with the design and paint and everything else. This one has also been controversial because of the pose. Some people again have compared it to the Daniel Bell sculpt of Silver Surfer. I can see that. I think that's a fair assumption. But again, this is an individual piece. This was taken from the film. You can wrap him in the cape, which I think looks really good. And again, this suit is not done. So people are, either loving this one or hating it, it seems like. But the people that love it are very, very excited. The fact that they are doing this suit finally. People love the Begin suit. It's not done very often, except for maybe Hot Toys and a few other smaller scale things. But at 1/4 scale, this is awesome. I would love to also see it in 1/3 scale. But again, if you're interested, the link is down below in the description if you want to pick this one up and add it to your collection. The main event here for me is the head sculpt. I think the head sculpt is what sells this piece. I think to date it is the best actor likeness that Sideshow Collectibles has ever done, ever. Some people over the years, we've kind of been hard on Sideshow for that. This is without a doubt a very, very good head sculpt and a fun piece overall. Again, art is subjective. If you love it, pick it up. If not, move on to the next piece, and that's what we always say here on the channel. So next up is a piece from Hot Toys. We don't feature Hot Toys here very often on the channel, but I do want to give them some love for sure, and this is a really awesome piece. Now this is the Batman XE suit. They've been doing an incredible Arkham line. You guys know I collected Arkham for a long time. This is an incredible Arkham line from Hot Toys. This one's pricey, $357 USD for this one. The reason is because it's a big figure. It's a bigger suit. It's much bigger than a regular Hot Toys. Of course, it does come with a ton of swap outs, accessories, weapons. So I think that's where the price point is justified there. $357 USD for this one. I just think it looks awesome. I never actually picked up the Prime 1 piece. I just didn't have the room, but I really like this suit a lot. I think it's really cool. and this is one that I would consider if I was collecting those Hot Toys. You know, now that I'm not collecting the Arkham line anymore, maybe I should just collect this line in Hot Toys just so I still have these great sculpts and these great designs from the Arkham games, because I still love them. But again, you're getting so much detail here, so many swap outs, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. The base is really fun with the ice shards. Of course, this is from the Mr. Freeze mission. But man, I just think this looks so good. $357 USD for the Batman XE from our friends over at Hot Toys. I've got one more for you today. I wanted to throw this one in there as well. And this is an incredible piece. Again, we did a hit or miss video on this one as well, but this finally came over to Sideshow, and this is the Darkseid 1/3 scale statue. This thing is massive, 41 inches tall, guys, 41 inches tall. Just absolutely incredibly big and massive. This thing towers over all the other 1/3 scale Justice League statues. Of course, this is from the Snyder Cut. There are multiple versions of this up on the website right now at Sideshow. It retails anywhere from $15.04 for the regular to $18.75 for the Ultimate Deluxe version, which does have the flames, which we're going to see here in just a minute. I think this thing is absolutely fantastic. I think it's the best in the line, other than maybe the Justice League Batman. I think that one is just unbeatable. But this one is really, really insane. I love the base. I love the head sculpts. I love the weapon swap outs. Again, lots of different swap outs here. But there's the exclusive, that Ultimate Deluxe version right there with the flames that light up. I just think that looks so freaking awesome. Again, 41 inches tall, a massive, massive piece. And it is close to $2,000, so it is expensive, yes, but all of these things that we collect are expensive. Again, it just comes down to whether you love the art, and if you do, is it worth it? Can you afford it? Do you have the space for it? And if the answer is yes, then I say go for it. So anyway, that's just my opinion. But I do think this Darkseid looks absolutely fantastic. So many amazing pieces that we've talked about today, guys. And this is just a small sampling. Sideshow has a ton of new things up on their website right now. And I just had to share as many of them as I thought you'd be interested in. Of course, I know that you like the Batman stuff more than anything, but I do want to highlight as many pieces on the channel as I can and make sure that you know about them, because there's some of these are easy to miss. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. Let me know in the comments what you're picking up, if you are picking up any. And again, thank you for using the links. If you do, that does help support the channel, so thank you guys for that. And let me know if you picked up any pieces because of this video, or if you didn't know about a certain piece because of this video. That does make me really happy and makes it all worthwhile here on the channel. So thank you guys so very much for watching. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click that notification bell. You guys know the drill. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.